Hey YouTube, I just like to give an update on face surgery stuff. I hope you're all doing well out there, and I thought I'd just post an update because I've had some surgeries in the past little while, and they went pretty good, and so I thought I'd post an update. I know not a lot of people are going to be watching, but I thought I'd just post the update anyway, since I'm posted everything else. So as you know, I had FFS, and that was my first FFS, and that was in 2019, and this was my face before that surgery. So I had no surgery on my face except for the rhinoplasty that I had many years ago, and everything else was basically untouched. And looking back at it, I don't think, like, I had a small chin, I had a nice tight jaw, and I had a little V-line going on. There was really nothing masculine about it. There was no big square edges or anything really big. I think now that I know a lot more, I probably just needed a lip lift and my eyes done, like do my brow bone, set that back, and do really aggressive orbitals, and I think that would have been fine. But the real mistake that happened was I feel like I picked the wrong surgeon and the wrong surgeries too. And this is how I looked after FFS. So this is how I looked after FFS. Like, this is pre-op picture right before going into surgery. This is how I looked months later. And I was pretty devastated looking like this. Like, I could see in the mirror that something was off and not right, and I felt like I looked like a guy, and I never felt like that before. Before surgery, I never really felt like I was looking at a guy, but after surgery, that's all I felt. And I really feel like it had to do a lot with the lower face, just the way it was done. You can see my chin is crooked. I lost that V line, and it was just all real weird looking. And even though it did open my eyes up, you can see my eyes kind of look droopy and sad, and there's really not much feminizing going on in this after picture. And I really do feel it masculinized me. And it's hard to believe because you're going for that surgery. Like, surgeon's going to do the brow bone, going to do, the other stuff, and those are meant to feminize, but I look far from feminized in this picture. And I was so depressed that I contacted every surgeon in the world, every FFS surgeon, from facial team in Spain to Team Maggio in Argentina to Lee in LA and Spiegel and all of them. And I said, please help me fix this. And I really, like, the only one who really understood what to do and said that he could fix it was Dr. Jumaily. And I didn't know too much about Dr. Jumaily at the time, and going with him has turned out to be one of the best decisions I have made, and I don't really make a lot of good decisions. So I've had about 3 surgeries on my face with Dr. Jumaily, and I wanted to give you an update on how that's looking. So this is after the first FFS, and I'm going to show you here. This is after Dr. Jumaily, and I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like, I can see the difference when I take the picture, and when I think of facial feminization, I feel like I went in like this and I expected to come out looking like this, just a more feminized version of me, but instead I came out looking like this. And I'm really, really thankful to Dr. Jumaily for stepping up and, like, you know, helping. He did a lot of work on my face. My eyes are a lot different. My whole lower face is different. He fixed, like, I had a trachea shaved during the surgery. I had horrible trachea adhesion. He fixed that. And he's done a lot of work. He hasn't done the lip lift. That's the only thing he didn't do. And he was really busy, actually. And, but I had one of his friends do it. So, it was kind of like the same thing. So, I'm really happy I went with him. And, he has been great. His office has been great. There's been some logistical issues, but Melody at his office has made it the surgeries possible for me, and I'm really grateful. And I think that's it. Like, for any of the big surgeries, I'm kind of over it. I'm feeling a lot better, and I think right now I have a lot of loose skin over my eyes, so I like to get a blepharoplasty. And the other thing, even though I did have a rhinoplasty many years ago, you can't really see it in the picture, but it's starting to collapse here, and hopefully I can get a rhinoplasty done. But honestly, having the initial FFS and having to kind of fix it all has cost an incredible amount of money, and it's been very stressful for me. And so I'm not sure I will be able to get the rhinoplasty anytime soon or the eyes done, but hopefully I can get that done. And yeah, so it's been a journey, and I appreciate you watching all my videos and leaving comments. And yeah, I do have more videos of surgeries that I want to post. Not all of them went smooth either. I have some stories to tell, and that's for another video. But right now, this was just basically about Dr. Jumaily, and yeah, I'm very thankful for his help. But I'll put some pics at the end of this so you can see more like how I looked before Dr. Jumaily. And I'm going to leave this pic right here because I think this is probably one of my better pics in a long time. But I'll show you a bunch of pics before so you can see like how it really looked. Oh, and I'm not telling you to go see Dr. Jumaily. Like, do your research, and you know, like, pick who you're comfortable with. But if you've ever had a bad surgery or a botched surgery, I urge you to go to the Facebook FFS group. There's 10,000 members and you'll learn a lot. And it's really important to educate yourself on all the terms, how the surgeons do the surgeries, and like know what a genioplasty is, know what a t-osteotomy is, know if you want like a hairline incision or you want it like hidden in your hair, like know like a lot of different things before you get the surgery. Don't just go in trusting the doctor, because I think that doesn't always work out. Like I went and trusted the doctor and I came out looking like this, and I did go in trusting Dr. Jumaily, and he did deliver, but we really talked about what I wanted, and he understood that I was coming from like this point and trying to do something else. So he didn't want to do anything to make it worse. So you really got to go in more knowledgeable than your first surgery. And if it's your first surgery, it doesn't hurt to be knowledgeable either. So anyways, I hope if you're getting the surgery, it goes well. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching.